Hey guys, so before we get into the video on how all the Valentine's Day characters are, I have something I need to get out of the way first. So this Valentine's Day event is here and it's got everybody asking who is the number one waifu. Obviously, it's Chang because that boy a thick boy. But out of the ones that we have to select here, who is the best? There's only one correct answer and I'm going to tell you why and who it is. If you don't agree with me, you're 100% wrong. Fact. Yuri here gives you chocolate and one is freaking missing. Mai didn't even want to give you the chocolate. She wanted to give it to Andy. Athena brought chocolate for everybody, but made everybody fight for it. She could have just gave everybody chocolate to begin with. Athena, you jerk. Leona's is big, but just straight up broken. Like, that's a hot mess, girl. Whip wanted to use you as a chair. I don't know what the heck that's about. Before giving you just a regular box of chocolate. Boring. Kula is like a kid, you freaking sicko. Even Ralph was trying to stop you from being a sicko. Plus she ate them all but like one. Shizuru made a freaking mess in the kitchen just for one tiny little chocolate. Okay. Obviously, the number one waifu, hands down, no debating, 100% fact, is Shermie because she made a life-size chocolate of her. 100% accurate, freaking giant chocolate statue. Tell me that is not the best waifu. If you don't agree, let me know in the comments what it feels like to have your very first experience of being absolutely wrong. Alright, so today was a pretty big update. Lots of things have changed, added all kinds of awesome stuff. One of the things being, of course, the Valentine's Day event. So we're going to go over the characters and the battle cards and see what are my thoughts on them. Are they worth summoning for? This is, of course, Kasumi, the free character, so she's worth going for, obviously, just because she's free. But how good is she really? So we'll start with her leader skill. She increases balance type fighters' ultimate move damage by 50% and charge rate by 20%. So she's going to charge the move faster. Ultimate moves are going to do 50% more. Now that's not that great. Obviously, just attack percentage is better, but it is interesting and it's going to get better the more you look at her. So we'll look at her cores. So you have a 30% power charge rate increase. That's a lot. The next notable one is Chocolate. Obtain 1% power and decrease ultimate move cooldowns by 0.4 seconds upon an successful basic attack. So you're going to charge your ultimate move like crazy with this. Next one is where it gets weirder, more interesting, I guess. Shy Smile. It decreases basic attack damage by 6%. But on the flip side, it increases ultimate move damage by 12%. So basically with her, what you're trying to do is just basic attack a lot to use your ultimate move over and over and over again. From her leader skill to her cores, that's what she's about. I don't think that's all that great, but it is really interesting. So let's take a look at her skills here. As you can see, her skills don't do anything spectacular. It just does damage, does damage, does damage. Her finishers and striker skills also just do damage. We'll just take a look at what they do, or what they look like, I should say. Here's the first one. Deals damage. That's actually pretty, that's pretty boss, actually. Just stomp and launch him? That's actually pretty crazy. Here's the next one. That looks really cool. Next one here. Oh, yep. If somebody grabbed me and chucked me nonchalantly like that, I would be done. So here's her first finisher. That's a pretty good one. It covers a lot of ground there. I see their EX one here. Ooh. Very cinematic. Very cool. So, is she very good? Not really. She's not that great. She is interesting though. Like, if you just want a character, you want to do ultimate moves over and over again, she's the one for you because you're going to be throwing them like crazy. She's cute or whatever, but, not the best. So now we're going to look at the Valentine's Day fighter banner. got two characters. We got Mary and King here, so we're going to take a look at them and see how good they are and if they're worth spending your rubies on. Alright, so first we're going to check out Mary. Her leader skill increases attack type fighters' HP by 15 and active skill damage by 50%. To me, I think that's garbage. Whoa, did you just see her glitch out right there? That was crazy. I'm going to play that back so you can see it. I don't know what the heck that was about. But anyways, not only is that leader skill bad, and she's glitching out, just not impressed. Let's take a look at her cores here. Gets a 12% grab skill increase. Of course, that's good. Crit rate, that's good. She decreases damage received while using active skills by 20%. That's okay. Next one, increases grab skill damage by 12% when HP is 50% or less. That is also just like whatevers. Her active skills, here we go. First one, deals damage and gains super armor for 3 seconds when using a skill. That's really good. Obviously, super armor is good. Next one, increases attack by 14%. That is good. Now remember, like, the really strong characters, like the highest tier characters, whatever, if you care about that, generally have like 23% attack increase, something, you know? So she's a little bit not as good as those characters, obviously. And the next one here just deals good damage here. Her striker is interesting. Increases active team members' grab skill damage by 40% for 15 seconds. If you want to make a grabby team, I guess you could do that. But how cool is she? Already, I think she lost the band-aids on her arm from the picture, which I thought were kind of cool, but that's alright. Let's see what the skills look like. And click it. There we go. Ooh, just a suplex with super armor. Okay. Ooh, that was cool. That's a cool one. I think that was the one that increased her damage. Next one's just straight up deals damage. Alright, that's cool. Finishers. So stylish. I love the grab characters. Here's her other one here. Oh, the band-aids are there. Okay. I was mistaken. My bad. Holy crap, that's awesome. Okay, next one. This is her Arrow of Envy one. So you can see what she looks like doing this skill. That's cool. Alright, so Mary looks cool, and her skills are cool. The skills are my favorite part of hers. They're pretty decent. Super armor and gaining attack is good. Not as much as some of the other characters, but that's still good. And gaining super armor is always a plus. But overall, she's just alright. Nothing I'm going to spend my rubies on. Unless you're just a huge Mary fan. Which I would understand because she's a cool character. And she's rocking that purse, boy. That actually looks like a purse my wife has. Does this look like a purse that you have right here? You can barely kind of see it, but when it comes out, it's like black and has like a gold buckle. Don't you have something that's kind of like that with the gold chain? My wife does confirm that is in fact a bag that she has, or it looks really similar. Anyways, that's not important. It isn't to me. It is to me for some reason, but she's not that good. Long story short. Alright, next is King. We're going to go over all of her stuff here. Okay, so her leader skill increases purple element fighter strike skill damage by 55% and penetration by 15%. That is a crappy skill. It's a crappy leader skill. It's just not good. Here is her cores. Increases strike skill damage by 12%. That's good. Next one, increases strike skill damage by 7% for 5 seconds for each skill used, and that stacks 3 times. That is good, so that's going to give you good strike skill damage. Next one, decreases cooldowns of active skills by 1.4 seconds upon landing a critical hit. That is also good, so her cores are decent, you know. Alright, here are her skills. This one inflicts damage, next one inflicts damage, and the third one inflicts damage, and 50% chance to ignore target's guard upon landing a skill. That's kind of interesting. Ignoring a guard, 50% chance. That's pretty decent. You can see all of her skills are strike skills, so she gets that 12% damage increase, and that means her cores are all going to stack real easy. It always sucks to get a character that has something that's like reliant on a certain type of skill, like grabs or whatever, but then they have like only 2. You know, it's kind of bummer that you're missing out of the percentage on some of those, but not in this case. So she's decent. So her cores, I think, are pretty good, but her skills don't do too much for you. She's also just alright. So, unfortunately, I don't recommend either one of these characters unless you just love the character itself. Of course, you know, tier lists aren't everything, and, you know, having the strongest character isn't always everything either, so I understand that, and I'm not saying that. But if you care about just getting the most bang for your buck, let's say, you know, getting a really strong character for your rubies, these are not the characters to spend your rubies on. But let's take a look at the battle cards over here real quick. First one increases active skill damage by 4% and increases HP by 3%. That is just whatever's. Increasing the active skill damage is fine, but it's nothing to write home about. This one increases attack by 4% and increases penetration by 3%. This one's a lot better than the previous one, and attack increase is always good. This one is my favorite by far. It increases attack and crit rate. Those are like 2 of my favorite stats. This is a good card. The best thing about these cards is their pictures, because the pictures are really cute. But I don't know if you go super out of your way to get these cards or anything. Got a couple of free cards, battle cards in the mail today. So I thought I'd give my thoughts on these. Obviously, this one is awesome. So it increases the attack and grab skill damage. So if you got a character that's got a lot of grabs, this is going to be a great card to put on them. And the picture is amazing. Best character to pick, obviously. Alright, this one increased basic attack damage and active skill damage. This one's also a really good card. So these are great cards that we got, and I'm pretty happy about it. Alright. Another character I'm going to go over is Kula. There we got this roulette here. Obviously, just, you know, give her a shot. Watch the ads and try to get her if you can. But is she worth, if you haven't gotten her by the end of this, is she worth spending your rubies on? Let's take a look at her. She increases all fighters' attack by 20% and crit rate by 7 and penetration by 12 when combo is 10 or above. This is going to be an ongoing theme with Kula. You'll read the beginning of it and you'll be like, damn! But then you'll read the end and go, oh. So, this leader skills, whatever. You know, at first it seemed okay, but then it got worse as it went on. It's not hard to get a 10 or above combo or anything, but for 10 hits, she's, like, doing nothing. Next, let's see here. Diamond Heart. 35% chance to freeze enemies by 1.3 seconds upon successful attack. And you're like, dang! When combo is 20 or above. Oh. That's whatever's. Next one. Decreases cooldowns of active skills by 0.14 seconds. Woo! When attacked in guard stance. Ugh. That's not good. I don't want to sit there in guard stance to reduce my active skills cooldown. That's sucky. Alright, let's take a look at her skills. Her skills just does damage. This one freezes the enemy for 12 seconds, so that's a really good one. But her other skills, nothing spectacular here. Her striker is good. Comes out and freezes the enemy for 2 seconds, so as a striker, she's really good. Let's take a look at the skills here. Alright. His first skill, it just does damage. Next one, just does damage. Looks cool, of course. Next one, this one actually freezes people. There you go. That's her best skill. Take a look at her. See what she looks like doing her super. Alright. Here is the next one. Cool. All the supers in this game look so awesome. So is Kula worth spending rubies on if you didn't get her in this roulette? I don't think so, unless you're a huge Kula fan. I'm more interested in getting her super out of this to use her on better versions of her, like the Halloween Kula or, you know, the summer Kula. Eventually, there's going to be the Valentine's Day Kula, but this one right here is like the worst one. I don't think she's very good. Don't spend your rubies on her unless you just love her. I did forget to mention that she's got good links for a lot of decent characters. You can see here. Alright, I wanted to do a quick mention of the battle card that you get at the end of the Valentine's Day event, where you're beating up all the ladies, frankly. It increases attack and increases basic charge rate. That's really good. So, great one that they're giving us. Looking forward to getting this. I really like this music. This is very groovy. Alright guys, really appreciate you guys watching. If it was helpful for you, please like, comment, and subscribe. It'd mean a lot to me. Let me know who is your favorite waifu out of the crew here. I know it is a hot debate in the King of Fighters community. I gave you my opinion. What's your opinion? Alright, I wish you guys luck in any summons that you do. And I hope you appreciate, I hope you guys enjoy the event, I should say. And you guys have a blessed day, y'all.